Hi everyone, it's Valerie Gonzalez with Vesta Consulting Group, Residential Realty at Keller Williams. And today I wanted to talk about a question that I've actually had two different clients ask me in the past couple of weeks, and I thought y'all might find it really interesting. So the question is, should I sell my house or keep it as a rental? So let me give you a little bit of context. This is a client who wants to move on to their next home. And what we found is we have two clients with the same question and very different answers. And I thought I'd share their story with you. So the first client is in a position where they don't need the equity that's in their home, and they actually have a decent amount of equity. They've been in the house for about 4 years in Atlanta. It's appreciated really nicely, and they don't need that equity to buy their next home. So when we met with them and chatted through the process and talked about all of their options, rental being one of them, because we are here to help you build wealth through real estate, and part of that can be with a rental portfolio. So that was something that we chatted with them about. We laid down all the options, whether they should sell it and then move on to the next home or keep it as a rental. So with this particular client, they had good equity, didn't need it, however, and they were in a position where they had this really great property and a very low interest rate on this property. And the property was really great because it was very low maintenance and it could cash flow really nicely for them, meaning that what they are paying for their monthly mortgage was going to be less than what they could get for rent. So for client number one, keeping the house as a rental was actually a fantastic option. Now let me talk to you about client number two. Client number two has also owned their home for a little over 5 years. They have an incredible amount of equity in the property. They have made a lot of improvements, and a lot of that equity is not only that they purchased it a while back and the market has appreciated, it's also because they've made significant improvements. So one of the things that we talked about was about keeping the property as a rental, of course, and or selling it. And client number two actually decided to go ahead and sell the house in order to maximize and take advantage of how much equity they have in the house. They are going to continue to use that equity. They're going to leverage it, actually, and buy a new property with it, a new home that they'll be living in, and they're going to keep some of the equity to leverage it and make a different type of investment in real estate, which is going to be buying a property to fix up and then to sell. And again, the question that we're talking about today is whether or not we should sell the house or keep it as a rental. I've given you two examples of the exact same question with two very different clients who decided for themselves at this time very different options. One is going to go ahead and keep that property as a rental, and the other client is going to go ahead and sell the property and use the equity and the proceeds from that sale to buy their next home and also to reinvest into real estate. So I wanted to bring these examples to you so that you could see in a real life scenario how that question can play out very differently depending on your situation. The great thing is you have options. And as always, we are here to help you talk through those options, put a strategy in place for you to meet your real estate goals.